EA Sports. It's in the game.
Alright guys, welcome back to another Tiger Woods PGA Tour game. 2010, this one's on the PlayStation 2. Never played this, and never played the ones on any other systems. Let's go ahead and create a new profile. Okay, so this is one that does that. Yes. I'm gonna have to turn the music off as well. We'll see if there is, or if they've added ability to just turn off the menu music and not, you know, in all the other ones, if you turn music off, then you get no ambient music or anything. So comes by EA. Okay, so that'll do that. Yeah, I've been on a little bit of a break from the Tiger Woods games. Just been trying to finish up some other. Need to create a player. Yes, some other stuff first. I'm 28. 5. Let's go with 5-6. I'm like at the end of 5-5. So, what does this color mean? 25%. Does that mean pale? Because I am. Choose the shade of player. Let's go with 15%. We'll see. We'll see what that means. Oh. Physique. Alright, we'll see what it looks like. So far, already off to a bad start. You don't know what your skin color looks like, and you can't change it without like deleting your character. Alright. Physique. Okay. Skin. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? We're good with all that. Actually, oh, well, we don't have money, I guess, so we can't buy anything. So I guess we're good with this. Oh no, we have $2,500. But maybe, I don't know if we spend money on anything else. We have 10 of these. Let's go 5 in driving. And is approach just chips? I know, it'd be chipping, I guess. I shouldn't have moved this because now it's going to take forever for this thing to go. Increases the skill to improve the distance I was gonna say distance and control, distance and accuracy of your Jesus. Fairway, okay. We'll go with those two for now. What I was gonna say, I don't know if your money goes towards. It probably goes towards clubs. My handicap is 28. That's my age. Did I put handicap at 28? Did I really? I don't know. Club bag. Let's see. 90-degree driver. We got the 3-wood, a 2-iron. Good God. 2, 3, 4. Don't have a. Or we can't remove our 5-iron. Pitching wedge, sand wedge, loft wedge. That's fine. Pro shop. I want to see. Man, I tell you what, the graphics are awful. The pictures, you just can't. You don't know what it is. For sale, owned, brand, Callaway, Cobra. I use Cobra. Cost 10 grand. Don't have that kind of money. Also, my allergies have been, for some reason, all of a sudden today they've been horrible. It rained Friday and Saturday, and then today it's just humid as hell, so maybe that's why. So they have the EA Sports Cup again. Oh, an actual video. Ian Poulter, Luke Donald, Jim Furyk, Camilo Villegas. I think this is the same exact one as last year's. Players, T, pin, we'll just go, that's good. Yeah, this seems to be the same thing as last time. That is not my birthday. That says 1980. I guess it's saying turn pro and, so I turned pro at 29. Weird. Oh, I guess that would make sense for that. I don't know. Yeah, it seems to be the same thing. It looks like we're going to go up against Luke Donald and then either Goosen or Siri Pack. No, we're going against Pack now. Stableford for 3 holes. Okay. We'll see how it is. Really kind of, especially in the, I would say from 2006.
Personal and national pride are on the line in each and every match in this tournament. Let's get it on.
In 2006 on, I would say the
Now on the tee,
hitting.
the next competitor.
You really have to kind of get used to this. It's downhill, winds into us, so that should cancel it out. We'll go ahead. Ooh, how far? So that adds distance. Let's see, 87 power. Okay, so I gotta remember that you have to add power in order to get 100%. You can skip CPU. They're gonna do that every time I will.
Let's just see how she deals with the rough here.
Who's this? Rough 60%, so it's a pitch. Okay, that's as far as you can go with a pitch. Okay, that's actually what I wanted. Oh my god.
Great. Set that nicely down.
What just happened?
Nothing wrong
Oh,
with
I'm
par
skipping it.
there. Nothing but the back of the cup with this putt.
I didn't realize what I was doing. I was accidentally pressing X to skip it. I thought I was just fast forwarding it. Okay, so far it plays just like 2009 did. I like the whole overview on the right side. I actually really like that. Downhill, again, wind a little bit into us. Ooh, 105% power. Didn't need that.
This ball is not going to be in the short grass.
I think in, oh, I accidentally skipped it again, where she went out of bounds. I should probably see if I can turn that off in settings. We'll turn speed play on. 20% rough. Ooh, 80% my ass. Okay. And I want to remove the. I want to see if I can remove the skip option, because I usually just I'll do fast play or whatever. This should be good. But in newer games, I feel like I don't remember there being a whole overview on the right. I think that's actually better than actually pulling out, having to go to another menu or something to pull out a book. I think it's cool. I don't know. Everybody's different though with what they would like. And maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe in the newer ones I would prefer to pull out a book instead. Who knows? But anyway, the Open was this past weekend. And I tried to get, again, like 105. Ooh. There we go. Was excited to see Tiger play. Unfortunately, he didn't make it to the weekend. So that was a sad thing to see, but got to watch him play at least. Cam Smith won, and you know, deservedly, he played really good on the final day where everybody else kind of played just okay. Let's see if we can turn that off. Assisted holeouts, tap-ins, pressure moments, speed play. Oh, let's turn that off because I think that's just vibration. Visual difficulty. Oh, okay, so they don't have that. Unfortunate. But yeah, Cam Smith was due to win a major at some point. Because he's been playing really, really well in most of them. So we'll be playing against Luke Donald? No, Retief Goosen. Okay. Stable for 3 holes. And of course, you know, is at the old course, which is a huge reason, or not a huge reason, but a good reason why I really wanted to see Tiger make it to the weekend, because even if he's playing bad, they show most of his shots now that, you know, he plays a super limited schedule. Oh, whoops. I keep forgetting about that. Man, that burner logo is weird. Oh, wow. What a great shot. Really? Just doesn't really make too much sense. It's because of the tiny bit of yellow that was showing. Oh, look at that. Go away. Made it. Unfortunately, this is for his birdie. Darn it. I really need to start, well, I mean, it's the last game on the PlayStation 2 series, but I really need to start, I should have started off by doing some type of practice round, Because, I mean, look at that. I put power on it. The only reason it does that... The only reason it does that is you go into, like, those yellow or blues. Which doesn't really make too much sense, because if you're trying to hit a draw or a fade, wouldn't it do the same thing? Yeah. But again, 12-year-old game, and I think most of it is actually my controller. It's just, you know, old PlayStation 2 controller. Uphill. Oh, we lost this. Can we restart it? Because we're losing by 3. Yeah, we're losing by 3. We'd have to eagle and he par. And I think, let's see if we can quit. I just have to get used to, again, like, what it was doing with 2009. Because it's actually doing it a little worse than 2009, which it's kind of been doing that ever since 2006. From 2006, 7, 8, and 9, the swing would be increasingly more odd, like how you would have to hit it. I think it was 2008. Now again, I think that had you, like, you have to hit power in order to hit 100%. You have to add power. And then again, most of your shots that are a mid iron or maybe a high iron, and lower, so like you're a hybrid or a wood or your driver, you need to, wow, you actually need to add loft in order for it to get into the air. A normal amount. It's really weird. Downhill. It's a good putt. That I have to be careful about too, because if I hit a smaller percentage putt on one of those other than 100%, it could very likely not make it and go only 2 inches instead of 7, you know? And that's watching the Open, man. Some of them, when you get into those bunkers, crazy. That's something that I would love to play, but once I, you know, got into them, I would hate it. You know, would love to be able to have a chance to play in that kind of stuff with those bunkers and everything, but then if you actually got into one of the bunkers, you'd just be like, man, I hate this so much. Roy McIlroy, Victor Hovland were tied for the lead. Was it minus 16? Going into the final day, and they were 4 ahead of Cam Smith. 4 ahead. Think about that, and he won. He shot what was it, 8 under? Got to minus 20. What's that? Birdie. We did make a birdie last time. Alright, who we playing next? Luke Donald. Oh, so we play everybody in Group A. Okay. I can't remember anything from 2009 except for I had to play a lot of tournaments. I guess, you know what, it was a decent amount of tournaments. It was more of the, you basically had 2 matches. You had these matches, and then you had the matches that were in the PGA Tour season. That was bad for me. Didn't think I was gonna go that far. Well, let's hope we can get the pitch. So we can get a par out of it. Come on, sit. Ooh, almost went in the hole. Well, I don't know about a par. Might get a par, actually. Decently easy putt. The pace is right. Yeah! He got the birdie, so he's up by 2 points. We just gotta not hit it in the water. My own game's been going okay. See, so I played a few weeks ago. Again, I accidentally skipped it. And well, it was just me. I'm the only one that was there. But I started, and I started off bogey, and I was like, okay, that's normal for me. Bogey the first hole. It's not too easy a hole, because it's kind of long. And then the second hole, you know, it's only 320. I usually get it within 20 or 30 yards of the middle of the green. And, you know, I'll birdie it once in a while. I'll see if I can birdie the next one, get that back, you know. Second hole. Bogey. Bad drive, bad second shot, bad third shot, so on and so forth. Third hole. Shortish par 3. It's like 160 or 160, but it's downhill between 5 and 8 yards. You want to take off, so it's only around 150 to 155, give or take. Pin was in the middle, I think, so I figured, you know, I'll just hit a full pitching wedge. And hey, level up. For some reason on that hole, I draw my pitching wedge like 10 yards every time. And I know why. because I never think, okay, you normally draw this, so you have played some great shots out there. Allocate the skill points available. Okay, we have 5. Increase this skill. This goes so slow. I'll talk. But I never think of hit more of a cut swing, so you at least try to hit it straight. Accuracy of your putting. Do I really need that? I think I'll do that a little bit more. But I never think about it. For some reason on that hole, I never do. And so, I aim to the pin. Looks like we're playing VJ Sing. And of course, draw it left. And whenever you hit a left, whenever you hit it left on that hole, you're going to be on this big bank, and you're going to be on a crazy downhill slope. I've been on it like 4 times the past 4 times I played. And I actually, out of the 4 times, I've hit it within like 3 or 4 feet. 3 out of the 4 times. So I actually played really well from there, which is weird, because it's a really difficult shot. But this time just didn't catch it right. Was probably like 12 feet from the hole. Missed the putt, bogey. So we go to the next one. And this is one where it's, water left. Can't hit driver, can't hit a wood. I gotta hit my 3 hybrid. So all I'm thinking is, aim for the middle. Hit a cut swing. If it goes right, it goes right. Just don't hit it left. So I did that, middle of the fairway. I was like, okay. But anyway, I start off bogey, bogey, bogey. Parred that one. Then I go to the 5th hole, par 5. And I've never been able to make it there in 2. But since I can't draw my driver, I hit my 3 wood. Because, uphill, and it just bounced up. Okay. But anyway, I can draw my 3 wood. It's kind of a natural thing for me. Ooh. Yeah, that makes sense. Perfect sense. To do that, and that's the exact shot I hit. Middle of the fairway. I'm 255, 260 to the middle, and you're always going to be on a downhill slope, unless you hit it like 280. So on a small downhill slope. Oh my god. Didn't think that was going to be an issue hitting a tree. And it's a left to right, no, right to left slope. So it's gonna have you 75 rough. Okay, I just want to get it over the water. So it's gonna have you basically draw the ball. So to try to hit it straight, I hit a cut swing, and it went dead straight, and basically landed before the green and ran just over the green, and it was on the fringe. Ooh, great putt, VJ. Really? And so I only have like a 12-foot putt for saying wins. Oh, that was a par 4. Shoot. What happens now? Do we just do it again? All human players. Oh, so it just kind of... It does that? Well, that's very... That is stupid. I would have just quit if I would have known. Because now I gotta do the whole cup again? Now you have to do the whole freaking cup again. Well, that's really dumb. Well, we should be able to do it easier. I'm going to skip everything this time. But anyway, I missed it, birdied it. So now I'm only 2 over. Basically, par 6, par 7. Get to the 8th hole, which is it's 201 yards to the middle of the green. It's par 3, and at this point, the clubhouse, the guy that works in the clubhouse, comes up and says, "Hey, there's a big storm coming. Once you hear thunder, go ahead and go in because it's supposed to be, you know, really bad." I was like, "All right, thanks for letting me know." So I hit my 6-iron because on that hole, it's way better to be short than long. If you're long, you really don't have a chip. Because the pin, if it's in the middle or the back, you have no room at all. And I just flushed my 6-iron. Dead straight at the pin, and it lands maybe a foot left of it. But then it goes all the way in the back of the green, so I carried it about 200 yards, and it went probably 215. No, it wasn't that long of a putt. 210. It was a long putt, but it wasn't that long. It went 210. I was thinking I've never hit a 6-iron that good in my life. Unfortunately, you know, 2-putt, but my putting was actually really good. So everything I was hitting, if it was long, it was at least, you know, within a foot of the hole. So get to the 9th and I meet up with a dude. So we just go ahead and play together to try and quicken the round up so we don't get caught in the storm. And there's 3 younger guys, probably like 20, in front of him. And they really don't get into the way until we get to the 17th, and I'll talk about that when we get there. But par the 9th, which is probably the hardest hole in the course. Par 10. Par 11, but that's the hardest par 5 because for me it's 641 yards. What did I have? I think it was a gap wedge for my 3rd shot. It was a small gap wedge, so it was only like 120 yards, but still a gap wedge. And man, 8 foot from the hole, I was like, oh, might be the first time I ever birdie this hole. I've eagled the 18th, the last par 5. I birdied the other 2 par 5s. Never this one. Of course I miss it. But par it. The next hole is a shorter par 4, but you can't hit driver, can't hit wood. I can't even hit my my hybrid because it would go into a creek. There's a creek left and it runs at about 250. Okay. And I can get my 3 hybrid to there. And then I just got a 4 hybrid. And I can get my 4 hybrid to the rough. So I just usually hit a 5 iron off of that too. Get it to about 100 yards. Between 70 and 100. And I was about 85, I think, on this one, so I hit almost a full loft wedge. And man, that one was dialed into. I wound up, wow, that was a 90%er? Okay. What did I wind up? Only like 3 foot from the hole, but I was on the wrong side of the hole because the putt broke more than what it was almost. So it lipped out. I was like, oh my god. You know, that's 2 shortish birdie putts I missed in a row. So then 12 and 13 I par. And then 14 I believe I par as well. Yeah, because I bogeyed 15 and then I bogeyed 16. At that point I was 4 over. I was like, you know what, I thought my round was going to go way worse than that at the beginning. Seeing as I was 3 over through 3. You know, I'm happy with 4 over through 16. Ooh. So we get to 17. And these guys, I tell you, I have to wait on my drive, and at that point we've seen lightning. And I know. It was dumb of us to keep playing when we saw lightning. So we tied, so what happens now? I guess it would be me. We move on probably to the next person, and I just go against someone else. But it's like, you know what? We only have 2 holes. We want to finish the 2 holes. And it was a good few minutes before you saw anything. So it's like, it's far away, you know, whatever. But these 3 guys in front of us, man, they were playing so slow. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, guys, do you not understand what happens if you get hit with lightning while you're holding a metal rod? It's like, are you that stupid? Well, anyway, I don't hit a great 3-wood on the 17th hole. But I do end up, and I'm short on my second shot, and I'm like, wow, good God. Man, they do not know how wedges work in this game. But anyway, it's uphill, but I don't want to go with another one. Oh, didn't need to. I'm in thickish rough, about 160 yards away. It's uphill, so you want to add about 5 yards. And I'm on a huge right to left slope with a tree limb in front of me. So I'm like, oh my God. You know, I'm not going to be able to cut a 9-iron like 10 yards on this slope in this rough, you know. And so anyway, I aim left, I end up actually cutting it a little bit, and it just went under the tree limb, so didn't need to worry about that at all. I was probably like 40 foot away, and I quickly read it. The guy I'm playing with is not doing too well around the greens because we're all trying to rush it. So I quickly read it, go in, hit my putt. It goes past the hole, probably 4 feet. I quickly go up there, stand at it, make sure I got my line, and then just hit, goes in, cool, par. So I'm still 4 over. No, wait. What was I, 5? No, I was 5 over. Yeah. 5 over. I bogeyed one of them, I can't remember. So we go to 18. Again, I didn't even look to see if anybody was in the way. Because I have to walk to my tee box. It's like 60 feet away from where you can park the cart. It's dumb the way they have that set up. They need they need a turnaround spot right there. But whatever. Wow, that was short. So I quickly jog over to my tee box, tee it up, pond to the left. And then I just hit it, great shot in the middle of the fairway. He has to wait for them. I didn't even look to see where they were. Because he played off of tees that were closer. I play off the back tees. So we get to our tee shots. He lays his up. I have to wait because I'm 230 yards. Wind is in our face. I'm like, I can make this on the green. I have to try. So I get out my 3-wood. I set it down next to the cart. I'm like, I'm not touching it until it's my turn to go because I saw lightning again. Again, these guys, I mean, they're walking like as slow as they can from cart to ball. One dude missed an 8-footer and then like dramatically, dropped to the, fell down or whatever. Was like, oh, I'm just screaming. Not screaming. I just yell, hurry the hell up. And so they get off the green. I set up to hit a cut shot, which, if you've played this course, is a very bad idea on that hole. But it's my go-to shot. I set up for that shot. There's, again, water, and then there's trees left. That's why setting up for a cut's bad. But I knew I could take some off of it with a cut shot. The wind's into me. That I have to do a cut. So I quickly get up there, hit it. I mean, it's perfect. Starts left, gets to the middle of the green. What is that? Gets to the middle of the green, and then just rolls on probably like 25 feet. And I'm just like, yes! Put my stuff in the cart and just drive. Meanwhile, the other dude again is just struggling close to the green. So I get up there, look at my line really quickly. Breaking massively left to right. But then it comes back a little bit at the end. And man, I missed it by inches. And I was a foot away, tapping in for a birdie. So I ended up only 4 over. After starting the first 3 holes at 3 over, I'm just like, how? But anyway, one thing I did that's, come on, wasn't breaking that much. So my driver, 3-wood, and now 4 hybrid all have small Jumbo Max light grips on them. They're the light ones, and they're the small size. They're the second smallest size you can get, because I don't have huge hands. But I was just like, one day I was like, I'll try it out. When I ordered my driver. Because again, I ordered my driver an inch short, and then I was like, I'll try that grip out. If I don't like it, it's easy enough to either regrip or get someone else to regrip it. And 3-hole to clean streak, I don't know what that is. And so it ended up working out perfect. I lost a little bit of distance because it's an inch short, but the accuracy I gained is, great. And I can get that distance back just by getting my swing speed up there. And so after that, I was like, okay, I'm going to do the same thing with my 3-wood. So I ordered 3-wood, same thing, inch short with that grip. And oh my God, it's almost like I can't miss-hit it now. Because I never felt comfortable with my woods and my driver because they just felt really long. I don't know why. I don't know why they felt long. Again, I'm only like 5'5", almost 5'6". So I'm very short. Wow. And the average shaft length is for people who are at least 5'7" and up. So that could be why. But anyway, it worked out great for me, and so I did the same thing with a 4 hybrid because I didn't have one. Except it's a regular size 4 hybrid, and I already had a 3 hybrid. But I don't have that grip on it, so I ordered a full set of those grips. Because I have it on my driver 3-wood 4 hybrid. I'll put it on my 3 hybrid. I also ordered a regripping set. It was only like $20. Because I'll see if I can do it myself, And I'll put it on my 3 hybrid, I'll put it on my dang it, my 5 all the way to gap wedge. Because my 5 to gap wedge are 1 length irons. So I figure I'll put it on those. What I won't put it on is my sand wedge and my loft wedge, because I hit them really well. I have no trouble honestly with those. Once in a while, I'll pull it right, left or something. But other than that, I really don't have any problems with them. And when I pitch it anything 75 or to 110, it's almost like I guarantee myself. Okay, it wasn't going forward at all. It's almost like I guarantee myself within 12 feet of the hole. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen except for on, very few holes at my course. Okay, last one, me against DeMarco. And it's match play at East Lake, 6, 9, and 12. But that means I'll be putting it on, let's see, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I'll have 6 grips left over because they send you 13 if you order a set. And what I'll do, my dad actually likes the fat grips. And so we'll put it on his driver and his, maybe it's 3 and 5 wood? Maybe. Oops, I actually didn't mean to skip his shot. Since it's the last dude, I want to have him play out. I don't know when any of it's going to show up, though. The regripping kit's just from Amazon, so that'll be here sometime this week. But I'm excited. And then once... Well, if that all gets here this week, and I'm able to do it, of course, I'm going to spend a whole bucket just seeing how I like it on my irons. Whole bucket of balls. And after that, the only thing I'm going to work on is under 75 yards. So pitches, chips, yeah. And of course putting, because that's honestly what's been hurting me. My driving has been, honestly, I couldn't complain one bit. Shots with my 3-wood, except for except for one shot the last time I played. I have no problems with my 3-wood. And then, you know, my longer irons, they're decent, but they could be better. Thought that might be short. But what's really been hurting me is, you know, when I'm... Oh, it's same thing as 09. You know, if I'm just a small pitch away, for some reason it's like I can't get it within 20 feet. And then my chips are touching, you know, touch and go. It's like one day I'll be chipping and everything's within 3 feet or less. New cover story, yay. Sunday Tiger has been unlocked. What? And then my putting, whereas, you know, short putts are fine, but I really don't make, except for maybe one putt around over 4 feet. And a huge part of that is honestly green speeds. They've been changing so much, and I don't practice enough before the round to really get used to it. But also, I'm not trusting what I see on the break, and I change it. So I guess now we would go PGA Tour. Okay, event rounds. Okay. 1. Major rounds. 2. Because, and we, you know, of course, why is this 4? I don't want to be going through, because it's the same exact thing as 2009. The freaking calendar even says 2009. Sportsman. The hell is this? And what is PGA Tour Champions event? What event do they have in January that's that important? Nothing. Say, look. U.S. Major Championship. Here. EA Sports Major. So this is already unlocked. Why can't I play this already? Why can't I play in the major already? So they let you play in the majors, but they don't let you do these until you beat everything. UK major, so the Open. Then the Tour Championship in August. We got another Major Champions Invitational. Shanghai. It's the exact same as '09. Then Tiger on his birthday. So January. Win any PGA Tour event. So I have to win this in order to play in the next one. And then this, reach last 4 in PGA Tour Champions. You have to play both of these in order to do this one. FBR Open. Let me just make sure this isn't like win FBR Open. Top 25, and so you have to play the FBR Open. So again, the only thing we can skip are things like this. I'm wondering if these are going to be super short, so because it says stroke play, you know. But I guess we'll find that out in the next one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the first video of PGA Tour 2010. It's the exact same as 2009. Super disappointing, but we're gonna go through it. Because I believe 2010, again, I only have it on the Wii and the PS2. But 2009 and 10, I believe, are different than the PS2 version. So once we're done with this one, we're going to do 2009 and then 2010 on the Wii. And see how they kind of compare. And then 11. Haven't played that one. 12 I have. And then on the 3, I have 13 and 14 on the 360. That's all I have these on. I do have a 360 still, and those are the only 2 games I'm going to play it on. Or play, or use it for. Then I can just give it back to my brother. But, and then Roy McIlroy after that. But, I'm trying to think. Once I'm done with this one, I may take another little break and play 1 or 2 other PS2 games I have, because I would like to, again, I have like 8. Yeah, between 7 and 11 games that I want to play on the PS2 that are really only available, that I can get on the PlayStation 2. They're not backwards compatible on anything. PlayStation Store, Xbox Store doesn't have them at all. And as far as I know, they're the only things I can play them on right now. PC doesn't have any of them. Except for one of them. And those will be a surprise. So, that's what you can look forward to for the PlayStation and for the Tiger Woods games for the future. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you.